We've been very clear, and we've been clear for a long time, that when it comes to the provision of military assistance to Ukraine, nothing is off the table. And that's because we're determined to ensure that Vladimir, the president, and his people can be victorious against Russian aggression. And we've backed up that rhetoric with action.
We are now at war in Europe. We need to move to a war footing. We are involved in that. We've mobilized our procurement processes. We're gifting equipment. We need to face Russia directly and rather than leaving Ukraine to do all the work.
You're going to fight with what? With what?
The army is in a dire state. You have three main components to land warfare. That's your tank, your main battle tank, your armored fighting vehicle, and your recce vehicle. And in our case, you have the Challenger 2, you have the Warrior, and you have the Scimitar. And they're all over 20, 30, or 50 years old without any upgrades. And I'm pleased that voices are now coming through to say this is unacceptable. We've whittled down our capability. We had 900 tanks a couple decades. We're now going down to 148. Our army is simply too small. We've cut down by 10,000 troops. Our new battle tank, the Challenger 3, won't be completed till 2030. Likewise, with the recce vehicle, the Ajax has had so many problems, might actually be cut completely. And then the Warrior fighting vehicle, which is what I used in Bosnia and places like that, has a brilliant turret on the top of it, being replaced by Boxer, which is a wheeled vehicle, and it doesn't even have a big firing capability on the top of it. There's no turret. On many occasions, we have to ask ourselves, what is that threat? If we see Russia wanting to do more things in the Baltics, for example, there would be an expectation, indeed anticipation, that we would participate in that. That requires land forces, air as well. We need to invest to make sure that we retain people, the good people that are there. But there's simply not enough of them, and the equipment is now obsolete.
Once more unto the breach, dear friends! Once more!
The United Kingdom is marching with us towards the most important victory of our lifetime. It will be a victory over the very idea of the war. After we win together, any aggressor, it doesn't matter, big or small, will know what awaits him if he attacks international order.
President Zelensky is absolutely right to visit the UK and ask for more help. And I offer you a grave warning as we head towards another Cold War. So to those here today that intend to serve King and country, I salute you. As a reservist, I stand proudly with you. This debate is not also about the obligation for an individual to fight. There is no mass conscription at the moment. You volunteer to serve King and country. To those who are not going to serve, I humbly say to you, be grateful that there are some willing to volunteer and step forward. They serve King and country, and they do so to defend you, your freedoms, and your way of life. But we can all stand united today in defeating this motion tonight.
Britain is going to carry on with you to the end. We're not in it for a period, we're in it until we defeat Russia and Ukraine and send them home.
Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them. Stores, I keep the war to end all wars in an ammunition box on a bench. Inside there's memories galore of the men what fought that war from a stinking rat-infested muddy trench. 1914 was the year when wives and mothers shed a tear as they watched their sons and husbands march away. They just did not know the cost of the lives that would be lost on Flanders fields where the fallen still rest today. Together we will face the enemy. moving, said Captain. Don't nobody stop. The noise it was terrible, and many men fell. We were no longer in war. We were in bloody hell. 10 million soldiers died. 10 million families cried. And nations joined in sorrow and in pain. And the Tommies what survived, they thank God they was alive, and said the world must never fight like this again. It was the war to end all wars. It didn't end the wars at all. In 39, Tommy Atkins once more joined the fray. Then came Korea, Vietnam, Iraq, Afghanistan. 'Cause the bloody wars just will not go away. Destined never to grow old, as they march to war and into history. As they march to war and into history. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them.